Today we were playing this game again, but this time I'm gonna do it as fast as I can, but don't like kill myself in the game. That's like my seventh attempt.
There's no feeling more intense than
I'm not
starting
trying to do a
over.
speed run,
If you
just
deleted
me
your
playing the
homework the day
game
before it was
to
due,
show you
as
guys
I
how
have,
good I gotten
or if you
ever
left your
since the
wallet at
first
home and
win.
you have to go
You
back
might
after
seen
spending an
it,
hour in the
but
commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazzuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium. the lingua franca of the digital age. And you could build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRib,
I was
discarded,
going to do so
forgotten,
well. I was not planning
unrecycled,
on falling, but I
muddled,
did.
rotten, untitled.
Wow. I like how when I'm
Everything's
doing
fresh
it
for
alone,
about 6 seconds, until some newer
Whatever.
thing beckons, and we hit refresh.
it's
And there's
nothing new. I've
years of
fallen at
persevering,
least
disappearing
once.
into the pile, out
Then
of
like my
style,
third attempt.
out of sight.
At least my third time beating the game. I failed twice.
In this context,
The
it's
only
tempting to
time
make
I've
friendly content
fallen,
that's gentle,
and it
that
was
lets you
in the
churn
very
through it but
top,
not earn it.
Just
Why make something
on the
demanding
very
if it just
top
gets
where
piled up in the
blue sky.
landfill, filed in with the bland things? When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some
What?
tricks for the clicks of the
I
feckless.
tried to grab onto that
That's
tip
not
of
you,
that.
you're an acrobat. You could swallow a
playground
baseball
rule.
bat.
That was my idea.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too. But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the
I hate
feeling
that
like?
part.
Are you stressed?
hate this
I guess you don't
sometimes,
hate
I
it.
have to
You got this
fall in
far.
that
Feeling
corner.
frustrated. It's underrated. An orange.
My
this
plan
sweet,
was
juicy
to
fruit,
To
locked
get
inside a bitter
ahead over
pear.
the dialogue. That's my
That's
plan.
not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness.
But I guess it's not
It's
happening
coffee.
this time.
It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
I did it just later, a few minutes ago. Like half an hour ago I did that exact thing where I was climbing up just a few stages before the dialogue for that stage began. And now it's not even that satisfying.
Displays over there. So even though they keep asking me to make sponsor videos. Oh, this is a new Detroit ad because my other one has some miles on it. Check this one out. Hold on. Let me show you. You see it?
Oh,
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration.
That is so
a real
nice.
punch in the gut.
and that would look so bad. Sometimes I'm playing this on my phone, so I'm using my thumb. Actually, I'm doing this on my thumb, and it I had to
Oof, sorry about that.
again.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Thanks for your emotional support, Bennett. I'm not even mad at him anymore. I'm not mad at this game anymore. Since I've beaten it like 6 times. I beat it like twice today. And then I beat it twice again. In another day. Well, I beat it today once. And I beat the game like 2 times yesterday night. And that was great. I hate that part. It's so slippery. Like this bit right here, this rock side here, it's always super slippery when I go on it. Like, including the steel here, it's so slippery. And actually, this entire section, when I'm standing on, is very slippery, including the rock. And I'm also watching Corey Kitchen in the background, of course. And yeah, I'm just decided to record a video. And this is not it, man. I just wanted to beat this game right now again on camera in one take. I might take multiple takes, but hey, I record whatever I record, I upload it, and it's unedited. So great, thanks earphone and earpods. They're not even earpods; they're just earphones. And now it's about to die, and you guys won't have me talking in the background. I used to be losing my flow right now. You gotta get to the rhythm. Okay, this one and this bit here. It's when I use my index finger actually. For it, my left hand, my left index finger. Because I cannot use my thumb because I don't have really good rhythm on it. And then that's when I switch back to my thumb again. And my journey actually took me like a whole month to beat this game. As you probably already know by the shorts I made. The 2 shorts. One of them done really good. The other one was okay. And then the other one just didn't do as well, but that's alright. But still. I beat the game and I'm really happy I did. I wish I could move. I wish I was playing on. If I played this on PC, that'd be a huge waste of money, especially for me. On $60 on Steam? I don't even have Steam. I never even got Steam.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down.
Here's the problem I have. My brain, for some reason, doesn't want to, I get very, I don't like making choices. I don't like that. And I also stutter and a lot of stuff, but I just don't like making choices, even if it's in the most critical time. But still, whenever I do, I start, for some reason, if I want to go somewhere, for example, I go to that place, but then my brain switches to a different direction. I'm not getting copyrighted today. Hell no. I don't even care if I get copyrighted, but still, I'm not gonna play that song. I've listened to it like too many times. But anyway, yeah, my brain, the way it functions, it's so strange. It's not proper. Because whenever I want to go somewhere, I think about something else, and then I go to a different direction to get something I thought about. Like, my stuff. I'm trying to find my phone, for example, and then my brain, for some odd reason, I don't know, misfires, and I don't know, neurons doesn't work. But still, you know, it's pretty hard to be me. But hey, at least I'm doing good. Fuck. Whoops, sorry. Sometimes I don't like swearing anymore. I really, when I get mad, it's when I start swearing, but I don't swear as often, which is good. What's not good is not me getting out of this chimney, and I don't like this part. This rock is not big enough for me to get on. I don't even know why. to be honest with you, I cannot question anything. I hate this part. The grip on this bit right here, not good. It's super slippery. When you're playing on the phone, I gotta play this on the most lowest sensitivity. Not difficulty. Why would this game have difficulty? It's already hard enough as it is. Alright. There's a problem. I got this huge problem. For some reason, my brain, I got high dopamine. I don't even know what that is, but whenever it's rewarding, and for some reason, my brain makes me stutter when I want to talk super fast. Sometimes when I'm very socially awkward. That's what I am. And I become really shy when I meet someone new and don't want to talk to that person. Kind of want to be left alone at times. But to be honest, when I try to talk to somebody, I just like talk as low as possible. So because I'm that shy, I don't want anyone to know what I'm doing. I don't want anyone to eavesdrop on what I'm doing, and it's really awkward. Sometimes I prefer doing things on my own. And I sometimes, most of the time, prefer to be left alone because I have lots of privacy and it's nice. And being alone, and because sometimes I'm the only one that I basically understand myself. But anyway, yeah, the whole socially awkward thing, yeah. I'm very socially awkward. Very. I don't even make good eye contact at all. That is very, very bad for me because to be honest, I don't want to look at anyone in the face. If I meet someone new, I just don't want to look at that person at all into the face because then it'd be awkward then. Thanks. My earphone is dying, but still.
The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no
Hey,
tears.
my earphones are dead.
John Vance Cheney.
Vance Cheney. My earphones are gonna die now. I gotta finish this until I make it to the orange part. At least. Sometimes, I'm very surprised it will take me 2 tries. I'm surprised it would take me 2 tries to beat this game again. But considering I take one... I actually beat this one morning when I was really hungry. And then I still played it. Did well, and... yeah. Oh! I don't... This camera is good. I thought it'd be harder, to be honest with you. The first time I played, I thought it was harder. That's what I thought in the first time. I actually want to make this on top of the church instead, because I know I can do this. I just have to make sure I don't have to rush. Like, be careful this time. I just want to do this carefully. Like staying on here instead of down there. And I'm also very perfectionist, and I like doing things alone. Like, I like to one day have my own house, live alone, and a nice peace and quiet. Because when I'm with someone, especially with my mom, when I'm not alone at home, I don't do things. I don't do things when I'm alone. I just do what I've been doing, and that's literally trying to find something to do.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had
maybe
before.
just stay in
That's the
orange
deal.
house.
C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis. I don't care, Lewis. He's probably dead. I don't really know and care who that is. But anyway, if I live alone, and I'd probably be more productive on my own if I lived alone, because I have more responsibility to take care of without any bother. I like to do things my own time. I like to clean. When I want to clean the house, I do it alone, without no one telling me. I like doing things when no one's telling me because it's relaxing. that's pretty annoying when I'm told to do something that I don't want to. And that's basically what I am gonna end up doing once I get a job, which I don't have. I don't consider doing a job. I just want to do YouTube all day. I just want to do YouTube because I love it. It's something I dreamt of doing since I was like 6. Seeing my first YouTube video, and it was by FGTV, and my first. I don't even know who was the first ever YouTube channel I watched, but still, it was very cool. The concept of making your own stuff, and I would love to do this for a living if I wanted to.
I feel within me a peace
You know
above
what?
all earthly dignities, a
Yeah,
still and
let's go back
quiet
down.
conscience. William Shakespeare.
I can do this again. No, not down there. I want to go jump off here.
You cannot now believe that you
There
will
we
ever
go.
feel better.
Thank you, guys.